All right, guys, Happy New Year. Welcome back. We got a monthly side quest. So we've got our entry tickets you get from using Saga Champions. You're going to get 4 every week, and then you'll probably earn them, but they'll only be available like 4 every week. So we have the Deathless Ritual, and we have the Vault of Strength. So we have requirements there for some objectives. You go in, you grab 3 champions here, and it's either you can do the tech path, or you can grab cosmics, or you can do a bit of both. But you can just do the path 4 times. It does not appear that there is a completion or exploration rewards. Go in and you can go ahead and do either side. And every time you go in, you'll have the 3,000 Mysteriums, and you'll have the 1 entry ticket into the Vault of Strength every time you go in. Make sure here, you see I go into the Trader's Outpost, use some of my Mysterium. As always, before you go in, you don't want to go over 50k of Mysterium. So I'm going to fast forward through the fights. They were not too bad. Pick, if you want to make it easy, pick a bunch of Cosmic Champions and go ahead and blitz through the right side of the path. If you want to bring some some Mystic Champions and blitz through the Cosmic side, either one will do it for you. There is nothing too crazy about this. So if you want to see a couple of those fights, I'll let the music play out and you can see those fights. I've also did a path of the Cosmic side, so I will have that one as well. So now that you've done that, you pick up your entry into the, you get your Deathless Sigil, your entry into the vault, and you can go in, and there are 4 different paths that you can do. The first one is Deathless King Root, which actually has an objective if you use a Saga Champion, which is a Chavez here, and you want someone that does non-energy based attacks. You want just a physical attack. So with America Chavez, you do not want to use her special 2, and I can't remember if I actually show that in here. But you go ahead and you use your base attacks here. You are going to get rooted during his special 1, but it's not like during his specials, it's not so bad. I would just stick him to just special 1s. If you use Chavez's special 1, you're fine. If you use her special 2, it's all energy, and you're going to see he is going to, I think, heal from it if I go ahead and use a special 2. But you can go in here as many times as you want. If you go in here and fail, here, so you use a special 2 and it heals him back up. So you don't want to use a special 2 with Chavez, but just special 1s. But if you go in here and you make a mistake, you bring the wrong counter, you can back out and you are not going to lose your entry ticket for this one. For sure for the vault. I'd have to double check. It will say when you go to exit that any materials you used will be refunded back to you when you exit. So I didn't test that one out with the first quest, but for this one for sure you can go back in and test these ones out. There are 4 different paths with 4 unique champions there. There's some 7-star shards on the left one, and you can see here I did pick up that objective for some more you know, like if those just cav crystal shards, and there's some more shards and some T4A. So you go into the first quest 4 times. So again, you play the game with Saga Champions, you get your keys, you go into the first quest, you can just keep going in, whether the tech or the cosmic side. You go ahead and complete those 4 times. You want to do it 4 times on threat level 5 because there is an objective for more Mysterium through that. Here I went ahead, and again, I'll let the music play out after this, but this is the cosmic side. And then after you're done with the cosmic side, you can just choose whichever side you want to go on 2 more times. You'll complete the objective. You will complete, you'll get your entry tickets, and you'll be able to do all 4 paths in the vault. So I'll let the music play out, and then I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now that we've done the second path, we're going to go back into the vault, and this time we're going to take on the Juggernaut fight on the right-hand side. And this one you need power stings, so I suggest someone like a Spider Ham is going to make it really easy, because even though there are power stings that get put on you that you could intercept to put back onto Juggernaut, it is much easier to just use someone like Spider Ham here, and we'll nuke him down pretty easily for you if you have him. If not, when you get a power sting on you, you can go ahead there. I threw it, and I forgot about the power sting there. So if you can throw an intercept, I think you'll also put the slow on there to counter the unstoppable. But instead, I just kind of played this one out slow because I had Spider Ham. But if you do go for the intercept, you'll be able to get rid of that there, but and transfer over the power stings onto Juggernaut. But it's fine. I just kind of did this one with Spider Ham, and it worked out great. So kind of the cheese method for this one is definitely Spider Ham. So I think let him throw. I do get clipped there. But let him throw another special, and he is done. Or, but for not even. So that's fine. So that's the second fight in the vault. And yeah, we can go ahead and get the next bit of Cav Crystal Shards there from those rewards. And now that we've done that, here you can see this is another example. I picked up the third entry, and you can see here that I get the objective there, and I get the fourth key. I just skipped the path. You can do them again. Each time you go in, the entry is there. So now I completed the objective, and I've got all 4 of my keys, and I can go ahead into the vault, and I can do the last 2 paths. Titania here, I used Elsa, worked really well for this one. And nothing too crazy there. You don't want to have too many debuffs on you, so you don't want to let Titania put any of her debuffs on. Elsa worked really well here. Obviously with Titania, you got to watch out for her Haymaker, and there is some root if you're going to get stuck, so you want to make sure you're always getting your hits in quickly, or else that to refresh that root timer, or else if you get stuck rooted, that's not going to be a fun time with Titania. So nothing too crazy here, but it worked out really well. And then I go ahead and I can do the last path in the vault, and that is mainly the whole thing for at least for week 1, and we'll probably have to do the same thing week 2, week 3, week 4. But it's play the game to get your initial entry tickets, go into the first quest to get your Deathless sigils to use in the vault. And again, you go into threat level 5, like 4 different times, get yourself your extra objective, come into the vault, get your additional rewards, and do that each week. So that is the side quest in a nutshell. Nothing too crazy at the moment. I know that Kabam decided to bombard us with tons of content between the new event quest, the new side quest. You've got your Deathless Mausoleum. You've got your Karina's challenge objectives that you can do now for Deathless Thanos. So lots of things going on at the same time. Here for the Silver Centurion, there's Matador. I used Cassie here. Worked really well. Just because of potential to put on shocks, and she's shock immune, and go ahead, and I'm just going to keep knocking him down with the with my heavies, so that I can shrink down, put some power stings on. Also, Cassie would be really great for that Juggernaut as well, because the easy access to power stings. There's Hurt Locker, so I got to rotate my specials. You also get prowess when you evade part of his special, so it's really not that bad on this one as well. The Hurt Locker is a little annoying. I kind of screwed up, and I think I missed this special too here. I tried to shrink down into it, and then he blocked, so I was late on throwing that special too. But other than that, I still managed to get this one down. It's pretty easy. And again, if you do screw up, or you make a mistake and you don't want to use items, you can back out and redo these ones. At least for sure for these vault ones, you can. Just make sure when you exit the quest, if it says that it will say very clearly if you can get the item back. So I'm not sure if the initial entry tickets, if it works the same. So make sure you're prepared to potentially finish those. But this one, 100%, I did check it, because I think I did quit out at one point just to test it out. And when you quit out, it does say it will return the items to you. So hopefully that is clear for this month's side quest. It's really not too bad. And make sure you keep using all that Mysterium to pick up those extra rewards, because a lot of the rewards from here are the Mysterium. And I screwed up my special 2 again on the timing, and finish it off there when he throws his special. So hopefully that helps you guys out for this week's side quest, or this month's side quest, or week 1 of the side quest. And we'll see you next week for part 2. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.